The Defense Ministry highlighted plans to implement its reform plan aimed at modernizing the military. It involves acquiring advanced weapons and boosting defense systems. Kim Ji-yeon has more on Defense Reform 2.0.
The Ministry of National Defense said Friday it's enforcing its midterm plan previously unveiled in August aimed at strengthening South Korea's self-reliance to better respond to evolving missile threats. The ministry says it reflected in its 5-year budget plan a 10.3% incremental yearly increase, amounting to $90 billion. Among that figure, more than $29 billion will be allotted into acquiring state-of-the-art weapons systems, such as long-range surface-to-air missiles, as well as boosting surveillance and anti-missile systems.
Despite the shortage of manpower, the military structure is being strengthened towards increased readiness in mind through the increase of personnel of executives and civilian workers in the military, women in the military, as well as the advancement of weapons and equipment.
The ministry plans to lessen the nation's standing body of armed forces by 24,000 in 2020. It says it has already realized its goal of shrinking the force this year from the previous year by 20,000. The military is to further deploy ground-to-ground missiles and radar systems in response to unexpected shortage in military manpower resources as the country faces a demographic cliff. It also plans to newly dispatch light-armed helicopters and tanks, as well as strengthen its Warrior platform that gives soldiers high-tech battle gear utilizing tech related to the so-called Fourth Industrial Revolution. To improve maritime security, it plans to acquire more Aegis destroyers, 3,000-ton submarines, and multi-purpose large transport carriers that enables fighter jets to take off and land. At the same time, the military is to bring in next-generation fighter jets, including the stealth F-35A jets, and gradually work on increasing space-related missions for monitoring satellite and reconnaissance-related systems. Last but not least, the military is to carry out its $7.5 billion development of the envisioned cutting-edge homegrown fleet of fighter jets, the KFX project. Kim Ji-yeon, Arirang News.